Music Theology, Lecture 18, Music Science. We have more than usual here right now. Usually we have none, so we have a few. We'll look at articulations in music, these funny markings, you can say, that you might find, in, well, you will find in many of your hymnal songs or chorus songs, whatever you're looking at in music. So, you will see these. So let's look at this, let's say this word, staccato. Say that? Staccato. It kind of has a
legato.
Staccato, legato, staccato. It's a dot placed above or below a note. That means to play it very short. So, or sing it very short. So it's like a dot, 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 dot. Have a seat, my friend. I'll put you in a full Nelson with a rear something or other thing I can't see on camera. With an ankle bar, and I'll dislocate your patella.
You would.
I'll have a shoulder dislocation if I even try and tackle anyone. My shoulder's not doing so good. So, dut, 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 dut. That's staccato. Dut.
Yeah.
Say that with me. Dut, 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 dut. In fact, you can do it shorter. Dut, 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 dut. Hey, hup, hey. So it doesn't have to be that short, but it's definitely not the full value. Well, and typically we don't sing this song or play the note full value unless it has like this next one, tenuto or legato. I only know legato, so that's probably what we'll focus on, legato. So that line above it means to play it for the full, what's the value? Well, how long you can play that note for. So if it's in 4/4 time, like normal time is, and you got a quarter note, it's for one whole beat. So let's do this. Let's just do like 5 notes in a row, okay, with legato. It's da, 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 da. Okay? Little break in there, it's not slurred all together, it's not da, it's da, da, just a little break in there. Normally you'd go da, 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 not quite as long. So you know. At least you know what these markings mean, and then you can kind of make it real to you when you sing. See how easy this is? So now the accent mark, or marcato, I'll focus on the term accent mark. So accent mark is, see how it goes down? Like it's a miniature crescendo or decrescendo. It's bow, bow, snap, and goes down. It's not a staccato. It's not a loud staccato. It's bow. It goes dun, 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 huh. So you just put some oomph behind it. So let's try and do that. Ready, go. Dun, 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 dun. So it's really putting a forte on it. And more. It's just some gut stuff. Staccato, short. Legato, full value of the note, long. And then accent marks. Pow! Pow! Now breath mark, what do you do there?
Breathe.
You take a breath. So I didn't find anything where I could show this, but if you go to the slur one, let's just say you see a breath mark at the end of that line. So you go, you're supposed to sing that or play it. Obviously, if you're playing a stringed instrument, there's no
You can breathe whenever you want.
breathe. Or don't breathe. But if you're singing it, it's good to know where you're supposed to take a breath out.
Right.
Where they've designed it so, but some people can't hold it that long. All right, slur, there's slurs. They're different than ties. Next thing we'll look at ties and slurs together. A slur, you can kind of figure out what that is. It's a curved line, so above or below notes that connects 2 different pitches. So key thing here is 2 different pitches, not same notes, but different. Because a tie is same note, you'll see that, but it's going from one note to another where you don't separate the notes out. You're going to get to the other one, but it's not deet, deet. So it goes da, 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 together. Even if we have the wrong notes here, here we go. Da, 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 da. Okay, so that's a slur. And I'll also get ties and slurs together. A tie is this curved line deal thing again, but it's usually, I think it's just 2 notes only. Sister Hume's not around, but it only goes to 2 notes. It's not like 3, 4, 5, 6 notes together. That would make no sense. So it's 2 notes. It's just a fancy way of doing it. I don't even know if it's fancy. But you just hold it. It's like adding extra time to that note.
Seems like a lot of Christmas carols are a lot doing that.
Yeah. There's a reason for it. I can't quite put it into words right now. I kind of have an idea, but anyways, it's just what it is. So let's do this one. Here we go. Ready, go. Well, I'll do it for you first, and you just listen. Da 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 da. It goes on. So you look at that first slur. It's going from one note to another. Then there's a real by itself note, and then the tie. And a key part, a key spot you use a tie is going across a measure line, a bar there. Okay? Because how would you get it to hold 2 beats otherwise? How would you hold that note for 2 beats? If it's the last beat of the measure.
Oh, you just make it a...
There's no way you can do it. You gotta do it time.
yeah.
You gotta do it.
Because a whole note is not long enough. That's only 1, right?
Well, like this one, a 3/4 time, quarter note's 1 beat, but you want that second measure, that last note, to be held for 2 beats. How could you do that? It's at the end of the measure. You can't put a half note there because you have too many beats in that measure. Then you can't put the half note right on the line.
The math doesn't work.
So you tie it over. So that's the key way you use ties, and then there's some other ways like we see. Let's do it together. We'll be done with this. Ready? Go. Da 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 da. However it goes. Good job. Go to sleep.